welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something quite different, something I've never done before. Firstly, I'm joined by my mother, and secondly, I am going to be doing a comparison between high-end and high street foundations. Now, I've picked one expensive foundation and one not so expensive foundation, but in my opinion still really good. The reason I'm doing this is because I need to prove to my mother that you don't need to spend ridiculous amounts of money on Dior skin makeup to make your makeup look good. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up and comment down below some of the reviews that you've seen so I can go and check them out as well. And if you're new here, then please subscribe. But let's get on with the video. I'm going to be putting some Smashbox primer oil on her skin because I do feel it's so important to prime your skin before you put any foundation on. Otherwise, most foundations will go really patchy, whether they're expensive or not. So I'm just going to rub that all in her skin nice and evenly. So once that's all rubbed in nice and evenly, as you can see, she's got some red areas like around her nose and her chin, and they're really the areas that we want to cover up as much as possible because they're the areas that are going to start showing through the foundation quicker and a lot easier. So I'm going to start off with the Dior foundation, and this is in nude. This is my mum's, and I believe this is about £65 a bottle. So that's obviously really expensive. Not too much because I'm only doing half her face because the other half is going to be the Kiko foundation. And then I'm just going to use a small brush to put that on one half of her face. So guys, once the whole, well, half of the face is full foundation, I'm just going to take this brush, and I absolutely swear by these brushes. I cannot remember for the life of me where I got it, but I do know that I got it online, and there are so many places, especially sort of like boutique-y Instagram shops, that you can get them at the moment, but they're so good for putting your foundation on. They do it really evenly. So I'm going to use one of them to just even it all out. Right guys, now that it's all evenly spread, you can see that it does give quite good coverage, but there is still quite a bit of redness around the nose and the chin. I don't know if you can see, I'll put some close-up shots in for you guys. So now I'm going to move on to using the Kiko foundation. This is one of my foundations that I absolutely swear by. To be perfectly honest, I swear by everything Kiko, and it's not ridiculously cheap, but it is still kind of classed as a high street makeup store, and it's definitely not £65 a bottle. So this is the Liquid Skin Second Skin foundation, and this is in the colour neutral. So the first one was nude and this one is neutral, so they're pretty much going to be the same colour. And then I'm going to do the exact same as I did the first time round, but on the other half of her face so we can compare them. So guys, once you've finished that, you can really see, I'll put some close-up shots in for you because you probably can't see from there. You can really see the difference in both sides. On the most expensive side, the Dior side, you can see that the redness is still coming through where it's an oilier and thinner foundation. And on the other side, you can see that the redness is really properly covered up on her chin and her nose and above her eye as well. It's covered up everywhere, and realistically that is why we buy foundation. We buy foundation for coverage, to cover up spots, blemishes, redness, anything, scars, everything that we need to cover up on our face. That is why we buy foundation. So the cheaper one has actually covered up more of the blemishes and the redness than the most expensive one. But before we decide which one we prefer, and before I go over to my mum to ask which one she prefers, although I know which one it's going to be because I've just explained it all to her, I'm going to put some powder on her because obviously we wouldn't leave her foundation like this. So I'm going to powder both sides. Look at me. So another thing I like about this Kiko foundation is when you put powder on it, with foundations that have quite thick coverage, you can begin to look a little bit like caked in makeup. But that's not how it looks at all. It is quite a thick foundation on its own, but we couldn't just leave it on its own. It would have to have powder, otherwise she would look way too shiny. But it doesn't look caked, it looks really, really natural and really, really perfect towards my mum's skin. So I'm going to stop talking now. Mum, what foundation do you prefer now?
Oh yeah, definitely the left one. Definitely this one.
Do you feel like it covers up more redness? But
definitely.
seriously, you can see that round here, there is a lot less redness than here.
And I also had a spot there as well, which is
Oh, did you? I didn't even see
covered
that.
quite well, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Good. So guys, that does just go to show that you don't need to spend ridiculous amounts of money on makeup. And don't get me wrong, some high-end makeup is absolutely amazing and you do get what you pay for some of it. And I've got some quite expensive products in my makeup bag, but I don't think all makeup needs to cost so much money, because makeup's expensive anyway. Makeup's expensive really if you're buying it in high street stores as well. So if you can do it on a budget, it's probably the best thing to do, and then spend your money on products that you can't get better any cheaper. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. It's probably been quite a short little video, but hopefully it's helped some of you out there, and hopefully some of you can go and do your makeup shopping on more of a budget. If you did like this video, please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and give Sash a like as well, because she loves those likes when she sees them coming in. And I will see you guys some other day. But for now, bye-bye.
Bye.